Hey guys, it's Kai. Welcome back to this channel. I am not going to be posting this on the Coffee Cat channel. Also, ignore my nails. They kind of look like shit right now. So, as you can obviously tell, this is not the Coffee Cat channel that I normally post on. This is Rosemary and Sage. This is a channel I made a long time ago with the intention of posting witchcraft videos and, tarot videos, things like that. And I just kind of let it die and never touched it again. But recently, I've been in kind of a funk and I just haven't really wanted to edit any videos. I've filmed a little bit, but I just haven't really been in that headspace. But I have been wanting to do some more tarot videos. Now, quick disclaimer, if you are new here, hi, I'm Kai. I do this. You can also go visit my Coffee Cat channel if you want to watch me do like baking videos or videos about, things happening on YouTube or whatever. But this channel is witchcraft and tarot themed. I'm going to start trying to do tarot readings like regularly on this channel. So maybe I'll change the name. We'll see. But if you want to book a reading with me personally, I do have some links in the description box down below where you can find that. If you want a more personal reading on this specific situation, please go ahead and find me in the description box down below and ask, or you could just comment or DM me or whatever, and we'll figure something out. Other than that, these are the 3 piles that I have to choose from. I was going to do a general May reading because I did a poll on Twitter asking people. My Twitter's such a coffee cat. I'm not going to use a different Twitter for it just because make it easier. But I did a poll asking what you guys wanted to see, and the general consensus was a general May reading, but I just feel really called to do a May reading about love. So that is what we're going to do today. And yeah, these are the 3 piles. First, we have pile 1 here with a moonstone. I want to show you closer up what it looks like, but it's not really going to help because it's a manual focus camera, so it's going to be a little bit blurry. But the moonstone is all about goddess energy and love and all that other stuff. I actually I have a moonstone ring today that has like triquetras on it and stuff. I've been wearing it like non-stop lately. I just have been feeling that energy. So that is pile 1. The second pile, this is the amber stone. It has little bits of resin in it. Again, I'm going to put it up close, but it's, not really going to do much for you because it's not going to be in focus, but that's fine. Amber is it's a healing stone. It's good for protection. It also has love qualities to it. So I figured perfect. And then the third pile is this cute little, I think it's a raven. It might be a raven or a crow. I'm not sure that it really matters. It's a little soapstone carving that one of my friends got me for, I think it was Christmas one year. And I love it. So I figured, these are going to be our 3 piles. So if you are new to the pick a card world, just go ahead and pick whichever pile resonates with you more. You go ahead and take a deep breath, meditate on it. If you need more time to look at the cards, feel free to go ahead and pause it and just, you want to pick with your intuition, not your eyes. So let yourself be guided by that and whatever. And for me, I know it always helps like when the person says and like puts their hand over it. So I'm going to do that now, and then we'll go ahead and get started with pile number 1. So this is pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So yeah, go ahead and make your choice, and we are going to go ahead and get started with pile number 1. I didn't shuffle all the cards ahead of time. I just, pulled these little affirmation cards ahead of time. So those are the only ones that are already pulled. Everything else is going to be done on camera just because, I don't know. Hi, pile number 1. So your affirmation card is, my faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. So we're going to put this off to the side over here. And then, we'll just see how it ties in with the rest of the reading. Maybe I'll put it, there we go. That's perfect. So yeah, we'll put this little moonstone on there. Now, we are going to be using my Halloween deck just because I have been extra resonating with this lately. It's just so cute. Yeah, and I don't read reversals with this deck. I read reversals with my water deck, but that is it. So I'm just going to go ahead and shuffle. So please tell me about pile number 1's general May love reading. That one flew out. Okay, so did that one. Okay, we have 5 of Bats, which is the 5 of Swords, Ace of Emps, which is the Ace of Wands. Okay, I would like to get one more. Oh, and 6 of Ghosts. Okay, that's a 6 of Cups. That is a good card. Interesting. Okay, now let's just go ahead and clarify each of these. So, okay, 8 of Imps. Oh my god, and another one. Wow, okay. Lot of fire energy here. A lot of passion and action, movement. Okay. Ooh, and 2 of imps. Interesting. Okay. Oh my god. And the 2 of ghosts is the bottom of the deck energy, which is the 2 of cups. Interesting. Okay. So I'm just going to take a minute to look over these cards here. Sorry if I keep bumping the tripod, by the way. It's right in front of my chair, and I'm trying to get used to this setup. Anyway, okay. It's interesting because the second third is like really positive and really action driven, but the first part, the 5 of bats and the 8 of imps, it's 5 of swords and 8 of wands. They're kind of chaotic. I almost feel like this is like beginning, middle, and end of the month. So there's somebody who you probably know, right? Oh, I forgot to grab my charms. I'll grab them in a minute once it's time. No, Minnie, you can't come over here. Minnie, no, please. Stop. You can't. Sorry, my cat wants to get on the desk so bad. Somebody from your past. There's somebody who maybe kind of screwed you over in your past, or made you feel like this was one-sided, unrequited, almost someone who took advantage of you, right? Like somebody who was like taking all that you were giving them, being like, like, yeah, I'll take that, but I'm not going to give any of it back, right? They were more than happy to be the passive partner and let you do all the work. And maybe you weren't even romantically connected. Maybe you just had a crush. Maybe it was even like a friendship. I don't know, but I feel like they were very just like kind of cold and like, yeah, like I'll give you a little bit of attention if you seem like you're not going to give me any unless I do. But it does not feel like this was a very reciprocal situation. Any movements you tried to make toward them were sort of, misguided. Maybe sometimes you did something that you thought was going to bring you two closer, and then it just didn't, because they just were this person, like they just didn't respond to it the way that you wanted them to. But it's interesting. It seems like it's not about this person. Like you are focusing on this person. Maybe you still have feelings for this person, right? And you're kind of like, what do I do now? I feel kind of like, I don't know, where do I go from here? And so the beginning of the month, maybe you're still thinking about that. You're still trying to message them like, hey, like, let's chat, where are you? What are you doing? Sorry, Minnie, please. But then I see somebody new. I don't feel like this is the same person. There's somebody new coming in who maybe you just met them. Maybe you've known them for a while. Minnie, okay, my cat's going to walk across the desk. I'm going to try my best to keep her off the cards and ignore her for now. But yeah. Anyway, I feel like there's somebody new coming in who maybe you were... Maybe you were talking to this person like a friend about this person when all of your efforts were misguided and, I did this really romantic thing and they just like didn't care, whatever, all this other stuff. And then, so you were talking to a friend about this, a friend who secretly had feelings for you and never really let you know. Anyway, I feel like that person that you were talking to, maybe you had a crush on them too. Maybe, at one moment... This is a very specific message for somebody, but I feel like maybe there was a night where you were, crying, like really upset about this person, like fuck them, like I don't want anything to do with you anymore, like whatever, like you screwed me over, whether you told them that or not. But maybe you were venting to this person and then you ended up making a move on them, like, oh, well, maybe I deserve better because you do, and maybe you were like, in sort of a misguided way. I feel like that's the word I just keep getting, right? I feel like maybe to try and make them jealous, you were like, oh, well, maybe I'll text this person about the person you were venting to, or I'll make a move and then they'll be so jealous and then they'll want to give back to me what I gave to them, which of course is not how that works, and it's not fair to anybody involved in the situation. But yeah, I'm feeling like that's what happened. I'm feeling like even like there's like a little tower in the corner here. I feel like it kind of put you through a tower moment, right? But that person that you were talking to, originally trying to make them jealous, maybe something is growing. Maybe you're starting to kind of feel something for that person. And again, that might not be the situation. Take it how it resonates, but somebody new who you probably met while you were doing this chaotic thing, or while you're focused on them in the beginning of the month. There's somebody coming through with an offer for you. Maybe it starts off as a way to make them jealous and it's like, no, just kidding. Or maybe this is just a friend of yours who, you know, has had feelings for you for a while and is finally getting up the guts to be like, look, you deserve better than this person. You looking like Boo Boo the Fool. The little clown costume. Sorry. Anyway, but they're like, let me take you out. Well, not right now because we're the social distancing, self-quarantining and social distancing. Anyway, whatever. But, you know, they're coming through like, no, let me show you how you should be treated. Ultimately, this is successful. We got the 6 of Imps right below it. So maybe this offer is even like, look, I'm going to give you a little taste of what I can offer you, which is the 6 of Wands, which is victory and success and forward movement and getting past this trauma, which is mentioned on your card here. And it's interesting too, because we have the crescent moon and then we have the full moon. So it's like growth, you know, forward growth. So it's like, this is you right now at the beginning of the month. Like your cup is, sorry, I had to restart the video. But it's like your cup is so like almost empty, right? At the beginning of the month, this person's coming through and they're going to make you feel more like the full moon, right? My faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love, right? You're moving past this, whatever this situation was, whatever this toxic thing is. And also, look, if you look at this card, again, I can't like pull it up closer and show, well, I guess I can try, but it's going to be blurry. But he's holding all these bags of candy in his arms. There are also empty bags on the ground. So it's like this person, it was a cycle. It was not the first time. Maybe in the beginning of the month, they have just hurt you, or maybe they're going to hurt you again and you're still feeling empty-handed. But like I said, this person, this new person, it's not the same person. This new person is coming along being like, here, let me show you what you deserve. You deserve forward movement. You deserve to move away from this trauma and turn it into healing. Let me help you heal, right? Let me take away this conflict and this chaos and turn it into growth from the 1 to the 6, right? Fear into love. Like, let me show you how much I can love you. So this person's coming along with this offer. I see you accepting it. You do like this person, or at the very least, maybe you're like, whatever, maybe I'll give it a shot. But regardless, I mean, you're going to feel so fulfilled. This is the card of union, right? Like an offer, and both of them are into it. I think this card talks about soulmates too, the 6 of Cups. If not, I mean, the 2 of Cups definitely does. So regardless, that is on the table for you. Yeah, and it's like, so they offer you this, you accept, it's victorious. You're going to feel really fulfilled and emotional. This is the first Cups card we get, and it's very positive. It's like, this was like mind games, right? Because bats and swords, it's about the intellect and about communication and things like that. This was mind games, and it was exhausting for you, and everything was like all this fire and passion that you wanted to give this person, but it was like, it had nowhere to land, right? This person's like, here, we're going to focus this. And then you're like, oh, now I feel emotionally fulfilled, right? And then we get the passion again. It's the 2 of Imps, the 2 of Wands. The universe is bringing the 2 of you together. I mean, this is passionate and beautiful and fiery. And we have 2 2s. Like the bottom of the deck energy. So the energy for the whole thing is 2 of Ghosts. Something is coming together here. And this is going to be really fast. It's like someone new comes in, they're like, no. I already see your worth, like, so fast. You deserve so much more. Let me swoop you off your feet. Like, quite literally swoop. It's like it's grabbing the imp from the air, like, yank. Okay, hey, passion, like forward movement and growth. It's beautiful. Okay. I do want to pull some advice cards for you, and then I need to run over to my closet and grab my charms because I forgot to grab those. So can I please get a couple of advice cards for pile number 1? or further explaining the situation, whatever they need to hear. Okay, that is multiple cards I need to separate. Ooh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Again, round and round, we got the cycles, right? This was mind games over and over and over. It's time to break the cycle. Imagine all the good things that you deserve. Imagine what your life looks like when you allow love to really come in. When you really have faith in the universe, imagine what that's going to look like when it turns this trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. Regeneration, that's what happens. You're going to feel like a new person. Oh my God, this is beautiful. Okay, let me go grab my charms. I'll be right back. These are the charms that we have. I'm just going to go ahead and shuffle these around a little bit. It's going to be a little bit loud, but I'm going to grab a couple. Oh, okay, that was a lot. Interesting. Okay. So the coral, it just makes me think of the beach and the ocean. Makes me think of, again, the cup's energy, right? Emotions. Let yourself go deep. I mean, this is a deep love, really, is what I'm getting. Or it's going to be, at least. Love in a bottle. This, I think, just represents the message that's coming along with this ace, right? We have... This is what I consider to be the yin charm. So, you know, feminine energy, gentle, like receiving, and just full of love. Like, receive the love that you deserve, because you do deserve it. We have the engagement ring here, which, again, I mean, not necessarily about engagement right off the bat, but just an offer of commitment and happiness and love. We have this penguin here, this penguin earring. And usually for me, this signifies Christmas time. So maybe you guys met this person around Christmas or around winter time in general. I'm not too sure. So maybe that's just a very specific message for somebody, but take that as it resonates. And then lastly, well, this is a smoky quartz, right? So maybe you like, I feel like you're not going to see this coming. Like when this person comes in and swoops in with this offer, you're going to be like, whoa, really? Okay, I guess. But also I use this as like on the rare occasion that I use a pendulum. So to me, this coming out just kind of feels like trust your intuition, right? You've known this person is bad news for a while. You have just been refusing to look at it. When this person comes in, you're going to recognize them right away, right? Your soulmates. So when this person comes in, you're going to be like, oh shit. So when they give you the offer, you're going to be like, yeah, let's go. You know, I mean, you can ask the universe for guidance if you need it to. Obviously, if you have, that's why you're here. But yeah, I mean, you already know what's going on. Also, we have 2 sixes, the 6 of cups and the 6 of wands. And then we have 2 twos, the 2 of wands and the 2 of cups. Both, this is passion and emotional, like, fulfillment, basically. So this is very positive. So that was your reading, group 1. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave me a like and a comment down below. Please consider subscribing to the channel because I am going to be doing a lot more of these in the future. And let me know which ones you want to see in the future. Like, do you want me to focus on love next time again? Or would you prefer a career reading or whatever it might be? And again, I mean, you can find me and have me do a personal reading for you. I'd be more than happy to do that as well. It's really just up to you. But yeah, otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Okay, hello group 2. This is your reading. If this is the one that you chose, the Amber Stone, you actually got 2 cards. Pile 1 was the only one that only came out with 1, but the other 2, you got 2 cards. And it's interesting because these look like they even go together. It's like the purple stain, you know? So the first one says, my happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. So, you know, you're blessed, you're protected. Make sure that you trust your intuition and your guides, you know. And then also, I am the dreamer of my dream. So whatever this is about, it seems like this is something you've been manifesting for a while. It seems like maybe I haven't pulled your cards yet, so I don't know what the situation is yet, but it's like you've been meeting up with this person, whoever this is about, either meeting up with them in your dreams, or you've just been like thinking about them all the time. Like this is someone that you have wanted for a while. So very positive stuff. And again, I am kind of getting like the magician vibes, like the tarot card, like you are in charge of your own destiny. So, you know, that's a nice little positive message for you. Now we're going to go ahead and use the Halloween tarot deck in order to pull your first cards. And if we need extra clarification, we'll go ahead and pull it. I already got one card pop out, King of Imps, which is the King of Wands. Okay, we got the Six of Pumpkins. Okay. Please give me cards for pile number 2. For their love in May. Okay, this... I don't want to take all of those cards because they all 3 popped out at once. Okay, please give me one card for the end of the top row. Oh, okay. Ooh, the Empress. Okay. I like that. Also, sorry my voice sounds like croaky. I don't know what it was. It's just the way that I was talking in the last like reading for pile 1. My voice got really gravelly by the end of it. I'm hoping that ends, but anyway, let's go ahead and clarify the King of Wands. Okay, well, we'll take these. So we have Knight of Swords and 3 of Pumpkins, which is Pentacles. And then please clarify the 6 of Pumpkins. The Hanged Man, okay. Interesting. And please clarify the Empress. Okay, let's see. Oh, Knight of Wands or Imps. Ooh, we've got 2 knights here. Interesting. 2 major arcana cards too. And the Magician. What did I say? The Magician is the bottom of the deck energy. Oh my god, I'm shook. Oh, that's crazy. Okay. So, beginning of the month, we have the King of Wands. This is your person. I feel like this is... Oh, it's interesting. He even has the bat, like the swords on his robe, and we have the Knight of Bats to clarify him. That's interesting. And I feel like that's why I wanted to keep these 2 when they came out, because I feel like these are like what he's focusing on. Yeah, I don't feel like this is like beginning, middle, end for you. I feel like this is your person, who this is about. And then this is sort of what's going on. So like right now what's happening in the beginning of the month, and maybe then this is the end of the month. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out as we go along. Anyway, I'm not sticking to like a super strict format here or anything. But you have the King of Wands for your person. So this is someone who's very passionate, even if they don't necessarily show it to you all the time. I feel like they might be a little bit guarded outwardly, but when they think about you, I mean, the flames are lit. There's this little kitty down here. Let me see if I can show you. I know it's going to be blurry. But there's a cat, a little black cat who's on most of the cards. And the little black cat is playing with the salamander. So that's really interesting. Sorry, anyway. But yeah, I mean, I also feel like they've kind of been like keeping an eye out for you. Not like, he's been watching you, you know, nothing creepy like that. But like, it's just like, because I almost feel like this black cat is you. It might not look to you. Okay. It might not look to you like they are passionate about you and they're like coming towards you or whatever. Because again, they seem kind of guarded, right? Like, I mean, look at all the drapey clothes that are covering absolutely everything. He's like looking off into the distance and just gripping a wand. But then there's this little imp guy right here who's like looking down like, hey, what you doing? And he's a little demon guy. He's also holding a wand. He's made of fire. So I feel like there's a lot of passion towards you, but it's more in his head or like personal. And again, I mean, gender doesn't really matter here. This could be about a girl. It could be about a non-binary person. Who knows? But it just seems like they're very passionate towards you, even if they're not necessarily outright showing it. And I do see So it's like, these are like their inner thoughts, right? Like what they want to do. I'm getting, Knight of Bats, which is Knight of Swords. This is swift forward movement, specifically communication. So like while they're looking off into the distance and like secretly thinking about you and stuff. Did my battery die? Oh, card full. Hang on, let me change out the card. Okay, sorry about that. So anyway, the Knight of Bats / Swords, is about like swift forward movement, specifically communication. So it's like while they're sitting here thinking about how like attracted they are to you or how excited you make them feel, and I don't necessarily mean that in that way, but maybe. But in general, they're just thinking about like, wow, I have these feelings that are just like burning in me. Even if they're not showing them, they're thinking about it. And they're thinking about wanting to charge forward with a message about wanting to build something with you. The Three of Pumpkins, right? Three of Pentacles. This is all about putting in the effort, building something beautiful. Anyway. Yeah, so that's what they're thinking about. Maybe this is the beginning of May. This is them and like what they're thinking about in the beginning of the May. I don't know. So you might not hear from them right away, but this is their focus. So it doesn't mean it's not happening just because you don't get to see it, right? Okay. Now, when it comes to a little bit later on in the middle of the month, we've got the Six of Pumpkins, which is about generosity. And the Six, when it comes to the Six of Wands, is about like victory and success and things like that. Six of Pumpkins, I'm kind of getting the same situation. It feels very just like fulfilled, right? Like they're grounding the connection. Like it's like they might not be talking to you that much, but then moving forward through the month, they're going to start like dropping little hints, right? Like dropping little bits of candy into your bag, dropping little like, here's something funny. Oh, here's a meme I saw that made me think of you. Just like little things like that. But they're going to start trying to like, I don't know, like almost like test the water with you. They might know how you feel about them or they might not. But regardless, they're starting to get to the point where they're like, no, I can't just dream about this anymore, right? I can't just think about it anymore. I want to start moving forward and making something happen. So they're going to start dropping little hints, being a little bit more generous with their time, with their energy, messaging you randomly. And it's going to take you by surprise because I feel like they've been in this Hanged Man energy for so long. I feel like this is someone that you've been waiting for, right? That's why it's been in your dreams and you've had to have faith in the universe, because this is not something brand new that's just now starting, which is funny because this is the King of Wands. He's supposed to be like, swift, but maybe that's just now changing because there was indecision for a while and doubts and things like that. But, things that they had to heal from, especially, is what I'm getting. There's a sense of duality here, like, yes, but. So there were things that they had to sort of think through. Maybe they disappeared. Maybe that's why you don't know what's going on in their head, because they kind of like pulled back for a bit. Maybe you are in separation. Maybe you're twin flames. I don't know, but yeah, whatever the case might be, I'm getting like, I feel like nervous and shaky right now. I feel like they're like thinking about it and they really want to move forward, but they're getting kind of nervous. Like, I don't know how it's going to go. Like, if they did know how you felt, then maybe they're like, what if they don't still feel the same way? Or if they don't know how you feel, maybe they're just worried that you're not interested at all. And they've spent all this time doing all this healing and thinking about you so much. Cause I feel like this person is just, like I said, like they're watching, not in a creepy way, but they're keeping their eyes on you, right? Like you're in the back of their mind all the time, pretty much, right? Like they just think about you randomly. They'll be walking through a store and see something and be like, oh, that makes me think of that time with them when they said this thing, or whatever it might be. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe you used to see each other all the time, and now that everybody's in self-quarantine, they're just thinking about you all the time. And, they spent all this time in this Hanged Man, like, okay, I got to get myself right for once this is over, because I'm the dreamer of my dream. I need to move forward. This message is for both of you, maybe. Maybe you're cross-watching. If so, what's up? I don't know if you can do that on a pick a card, but whatever. Anyway. But yeah, I feel like they are finally coming out of this Hangman energy. They're feeling better and they're ready to start giving to you like they couldn't before. Now this, I feel like they see you as the Empress. right? It's interesting because we have two different cards of like authority figures, and under each is a knight. So I'm feeling like they're seeing you as the Empress. You may be divine feminine, you may not be. Either way, take it how it resonates. But either way, you are this like just, you are so in tune with your intuition. You have emotions, but you know how to keep a hold of them. Like, you know how to sort through your feelings, and you know what you want and you go after it. That's why I'm getting the sense that maybe they knew, right? Or maybe you're just really good at expressing that. What's that like? I don't know. But yeah, I mean, you have things to show for your labor, right? Like this tree has got fruits on it. You know, there's the stars all around here, like the star, you know, like the card of hope and magic and things like that. You keep those you love close to you. And I feel like they just see you as this like, man, they're the Empress. Like, they are just beautiful and wise and intuitive and just oh my God. Like, I feel like I'm blushing as I'm saying this, right? Like, they just think the world of you. And maybe that's why they just didn't want to show anything for a while. Minerva. But I'm feeling like you wanted to move forward here. Like, it seems like, because they have the Knight of Bats. They want to come through and communicate and build something stable with you. They have like this both thing here, right? Like, they want to talk to you. They want to build something with you. I feel like you just want it to happen like soon. Like, you didn't want to have to wait around for them to go through the Hanged Man. You were like, why can't we work through this together? Why can't you just go ahead and come to me, right? It almost seems like, okay, you know how like in Twin Flames, which I think did I use that term already? Yeah, because I mentioned the Empress. Anyway, I don't know if you're twin flames, maybe you're soulmates, maybe whatever it might be. Whoever this is really significant for you for a long time. But yeah, so in Twin Flames, if that's what this is, or just this is just the sense that I'm getting for the situation, there's usually one person who does the chasing and one person who is chased. And that's not like, come to me, I love you, and the other person's like, no, leave me alone. It's not like that. But it is like, and if this is not resonating for you, this is not the pile for you, because you will absolutely know exactly who I'm talking about. This is such an intense connection that it forced them to go into the Hanged Man mode in order to process it, right? This is, you know, and we have the Magician here too. Like, this is intense. It's beautiful, but it's intense. And so you, being the Empress, were like, yeah, that's cool. I like intense connections. I'm here for that. Let's move forward with it. Why not? Why would we wait? Like, let's move forward and get more comfortable in the intensity. They were like, whoa, Hanged Man, I need some time. So you were kind of having to sit here. I feel like she looks like she's just like waiting. I'm almost getting like a I guess I'll wait because I don't want to leave this person behind, because I know how important they're going to be to me. You know, I already have like such deep love for this person, not even just romantically, just in general. Like, you really care about them already, even if you haven't known them that long. I feel like if you've known them for a decent amount of time, but regardless, I mean, it's not somebody like brand new, but maybe you haven't known them for like years or whatever, and you're just like, I feel such a deep love for you. It's like so intense. I'm willing to, you know, sit here and wait for these fruits to fully blossom. I'd rather not. I want to move forward. But if you need your time, I'm going to respect that for you. Oh, actually 3 major arcana cards. Sorry. Anyway. Yeah. But, I mean, good news is now, like, because King of Wands. I mean, yeah, King of Wands and Knight of Wands. Like, this is definitely about this person. Like, you have locked onto this person, and like, you are the person, right? Because you know, you are intuitive. You are the Empress. The Magician. Yeah, so like you're willing to wait around, but you didn't necessarily want to. But I'm feeling like by the end of the month, honestly, it doesn't even feel like that long. It feels like beginning to mid-May. Like, it doesn't seem like it goes on that long, because I feel like they're already in this energy before May starts. Like, this has been their April mood, right? And like, this seems like the very beginning of May. They're coming out of the Hanged Man to start being more generous to you, right? They're starting to heal the things that they have been focusing on healing. And so shortly after that, I feel like this is soon, guys. Like, this seems like swift, right? Night bats. They're finally starting to come toward you. They're finally like, and again, we have the salamander that's here, and we have the little imp who was like looking. He's looking. He's like, hey, I'm here. I'm flying right beside you now. Like, I'm ready. Let's go. I don't know, man. That's beautiful. Definitely let me know if you pick this pile especially, and let me know who this is about. Let me know the situation, and let me know if it works out, because that sounds dope. But this is not the end of the reading. I'm going to pull you a couple of advice cards. I'm going to shoot for 3, but again, I mean, if it gives me a couple more, I'm not going to be mad about it. If it gives me a whole stack, I'll put it back. But and then after that, we do have some charms. And then that will conclude your May reading. I just like to be thorough. But yeah, so please give me some oracle cards for group number 2. Some advice or knowledge about the situation. Okay, so firstly we have co-create. I'm getting this is about like an equal give and take here. Like, they want to finally give back to you what you've been giving to them. Round and round. Yeah, they're healing their cycles. Okay, that's a whole stack. I'm sorry, you can't give me a whole stack. I need like one more card, maybe 2. That's the thing about these cards. I love them, but sometimes they get like stuck up in a block, and I'm not sure why. Even if they're not like that, I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, please give me another card or 2 for pile number 2. Ooh, okay. So we got 2 more came out. Treasure Island is bottom of the deck. That's beautiful. And seems fitting so far. And your last 2 cards are Blessed and Clean It Up. So again, I mean, this is divinely blessed. Like, this is divinely guided. Again, I'm getting soulmates here. I'm getting this. I don't have like a soulmate card, but I'm getting soulmates or twin flames. Whatever resonates for you. Yeah, this is divinely guided, divinely blessed. Like, it's like this healing process needed to happen, and you triggered it by meeting them, right? So now that they have gone through this process and they're ready to start trying to come out of it, they're ready to co-create with you. They want to, make new cycles with you. Good ones. Not, I feel like they have like this, I don't know. This is a very specific message. I just feel like they have like, I'm getting like fear of abandonment coming from them. And it's like, it's intense. It's a lot. So when you came through with this intense emotion, they were like, whoa, no. Because if I get sucked into this, like it's like a spiral, then what happens if I get stuck and you leave me, or you hurt me or whatever? I feel like they don't really let people in often at all. But you coming in, they were like, I want to create something with them though. And they went through this healing cycle. They want to start making new cycles with you. And they know now too that this is blessed. You've known this is blessed, I feel like. Okay, I don't know why my camera just shut off. That was real weird. I had a big fear for a minute. I was like, oh dear God, I hope that it didn't like just sit there the whole time without recording video. But I don't think that's the case, because it would have shut off much sooner. It was just weird. Anyway, maybe that's a message for some of you. I don't know. Stop watching so many videos about them because it's blessed already. I don't know. The last oracle card we have is Clean It Up, which is right before Blessed, interestingly enough. I don't know if that means anything necessarily. But again, I feel like this just goes back to that hangman energy that they were trying to heal through, or I guess are with where we're watching it now. Or I guess it depends on when in May you watch this, but regardless, yeah, I feel like they're finally getting to a point where they're like, oh, I need to get my stuff together. I need to get my mind right. I need to, clean up, not clean up isn't the right way to phrase it, but like, I need to heal from these traumas and kind of put them to the side so that I don't, drop that in the bag, right? I need to drop love and affection and good things. I don't want to drop, I don't want to project my traumas or anything negative like that. So they're working on cleaning it up because they recognize that this is blessed and they really want to make it work. So we're going to pull a couple of charms. Okay. I don't know why I put can tops whatever they're called, tabs, soda tabs, whatever. Anyway, I don't know why I put these in there, but to me it just kind of feels like cracking it open finally, you know, like you've had this this can sitting in your fridge for ages, and you keep being like, no, I'm gonna wait for the right moment, you know, I don't want to drink it all and then it be gone, but now it's like, no, it's time to crack one open with the boys. Sorry, anyway, but yeah, it's finally time to open it up, take a drink. Yeah, it's like you've been thirsty for affection and thirsty for like love and stuff, and it's finally coming to you now. Love in a bottle. Again, this is about this message that they want to send to you. I feel like they're coming in not only dropping little like hints on little like candies or whatever here and there. I feel like they really are coming in with a message, maybe telling you how they're feeling, or maybe just being like, hey, how's it going, like tell me more about you, like we should start talking on the phone, or we should start texting more, or whatever it might be. I have the locket here. You're close to their heart and they want to keep you there, right? That's really wholesome and pure. We have the light bulb. Ding. Like I feel like this is just like, it's lighting up. This also could represent Christmas time again. Maybe you met them in like December. I got a Christmas charm for the last pile too, which is interesting. Maybe it's about gifts, reciprocating, I'm not sure. We do have the little heart here with the crown. This makes me think of the Queen of Cups. So if that means anything to you, that's good. That's a really positive card. This is a stick from incense, and I don't think should be in here. Anyway, we have the boat here, which can represent travel. I know we're self-quarantining now, so maybe that's not the case. Maybe it just kind of represents the ocean and the depth of their feelings. They're willing to finally hop on that boat and go on this journey of love with you. That's kind of what I'm getting. The scissors usually make me think like, cut this out, like cut out this toxic person or behavior or whatever. I'm just feeling like this is talking about, again, the Hanged Man, like what they've had to heal. Maybe you've had to heal some stuff too, and you've also been on your own side like, oh, I guess while I'm waiting, I should probably work on my self-love issues, or I should probably work on my trust issues, or whatever it might be. And you've been working on trimming the edges of your own while they have been too. So you're both kind of getting shaped up, both kind of cleaning it up for each other. We do have pyrite here, which is also known as fool's gold. So I'm feeling like when they first met you, that's what they thought you were, right? They were like, oh yeah, like they're shiny and new and fun and pretty and whatever. Sorry for hitting the microphone. But they were like, yeah, like, you know, I like their energy and whatever it might be, but you know, all that glitters isn't gold. Like, I'm not gonna just suddenly go on this journey, on this voyage, without knowing more about them. So this seems like, that's why I think it was all the way over here, because it's like, this is like the beginning of the connection, right? Like, that's what was at the beginning. That's why I'm getting the vibe that maybe you were flirting with them, maybe they were flirting back, maybe they weren't. I'm just getting the vibe that like they knew, and they kind of like pushed you away a little bit, and we're like, nah, you know, yeah, I don't trust people. Whether that was an actual conversation you had, or whether that just happened in their head, I don't know. Maybe they just in general kind of pulled away from you for a little while, because they were like, I don't know that, you know, this connection's really intense, but now they're kind of realizing it's not just that though. It's not just, you know, this is the Queen of Cups, this is the Empress. I want to keep them in a locket close to my heart. Wow, that's really beautiful. Again, I'm feeling that like nervous, like giggly energy. I don't know. This is exciting. I'm so stoked for you guys. Please let me know how this turns out, who this is about, maybe what the situation has been so far. I'd be really curious to know. But yeah, otherwise, I hope you really enjoyed this reading. If you would like to go more in depth about this person, about this situation specifically for you, please, like I said, reach out to me via DM, Instagram, Twitter, whatever, and I will be more than happy to set something up for you, or go ahead and just go straight to my Etsy. Anyway, yeah, go find me if you would like to have a personal reading. Otherwise, interact with me in the comments, subscribe to the channel if you would like to see more tarot videos like this, and let me know if there's anything specific you would like to see. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and move on to pile 3. Okay, hello pile 3. If you chose the little raven/crow symbol, this is the pile for you. So these are your affirmation cards that I pulled. First we have, I recognize that I have chosen fear and I choose again. I choose love. And then instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good for all. So right off the bat, I haven't pulled any tarot cards or anything like that for you yet, but I'm already kind of getting a sense that you kind of haven't been too hopeful about your love life. Maybe it's been a lot of self-doubt. Maybe it's been you've been giving in to past traumas or settling for someone, or maybe you've kind of been like, obsessing over one specific person and just letting their actions really get to you in a way that it shouldn't. The whole thing of like, oh yeah, one person can like make or ruin your day, and you've really been letting that get to you. Don't do that. That is not good. So yeah, these are your affirmations. Don't choose fear. Choose again. Choose love. And pray for the highest good for all, including yourself, but not necessarily like please this one person. Like I feel like, it's like tight energy, like anxious. Like it's time to let go and relax because what is meant for you is coming for you. Okay, so that's just, right off the bat. Now we are going to be using my Halloween tarot just because I love this deck. It's my favorite. We already have a card, Knight of Ghosts. Okay, that's the Knight of Cups. The Fool. Ooh, interesting. So far, it's looking like everybody's having a really good May as far as love goes. This one wants to come out as well. Oh my god. Okay, let's clarify the Knight of Ghosts, please. Hierophant. Okay. Ooh, Queen of Pumpkins. And the Two of Ghosts, dude. Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay. Ow. And that didn't really hurt that bad. I don't know why I said that. Anyways, it's fine. Bottom of the deck energy is the Queen of Imps. Oh my god. Okay. Wow. Just take a second. Okay. There's somebody coming in. Obviously, this is a soulmate. We have the two clarifying the two, which is funny. We have two queens here. Bottom of the deck energy is Queen of Queen of Wands. And then you also have Queen of Pentacles here, which means this new endeavor is going to be grounded in something. Okay. So, right off the bat, Knight of Ghosts. We have somebody coming in with a romantic offer. I feel like maybe it's not the person you expected. Maybe this is someone you've known for a long time. And for whatever reason, whatever like binds that have been holding them back, maybe your different religions, maybe you are maybe this is a same-sex couple, I don't know. We support the gays here. There was some reason this person felt like they couldn't come forward for a long time. Maybe you were really close friends. Maybe you're like childhood best friends or something. Take that how it resonates. But I feel like this person, they held themselves back for a very long time. They were still, keeping an eye out. They were still like, I want this person so bad. I have this staff here with a pumpkin, which is the pentacles. Like they wanted to make something solid like the Queen of Pumpkins with you, but they just felt like they couldn't move forward and they were just stuck here. But whatever that is starting to unravel, right? Maybe you fixating on this other person is starting to make them go, they're so bad for you. Like, please let me just... This message is kind of similar to the first pile. So I wouldn't be surprised if you wanted to pick the first pile, but maybe... Because there was a very specific message in there. I feel like this is slightly different. Oh my god, wait. Hang on a minute. Sorry. This is just a little side note. It doesn't really matter. But the affirmation card for pile 1, they only got 1. The other 2 piles got 2. But it started out as a crescent moon, like this one here, and then look, it moves to a full moon, and it does that here, and it also there's a big full moon here. This is really, I mean, you have been through a lot. I feel like it's hard for you to trust people too. And you tend to pick out people who aren't necessarily good for you. And that's why this person for a while was like, they'll never like me back. Or even if they do, you know, there are so many things that would go wrong. Like, again, maybe they are very, like, they feel very strongly for one religion, and maybe you just don't do religion at all. I don't know why I keep going to religion. I'm not sure if that's a specific message for somebody, just maybe a signifier for somebody specific out there, but there's something that's been holding them back. Maybe it's even their own fears. Maybe it's a mix of all of those. But I feel like they're finally taking off those bandages and being like, you know what? I need to lay it out on the line. And they are coming through the very beginning of May, dude. Seriously, the very beginning of May. It's like they are, you know what? Cool. I'm on this horse, we're moving forward. Not necessarily charging ahead, like there's still some hesitation here. They're still really nervous. They're, you know, stiff posture, like, oh God, like, is this the right idea? But again, we have pumpkins here again. Like, it's just, they really want to build something solid with you. And this is a major player in your life. That's why I say that, because this is the only, well, there are 2 major arcana cards, both relating to the same person. But yeah, this is someone who's been in your life for a long time. Yeah. So they're finally coming forward with an offer. I see you accepting it, because right away we have the Fool, which is starting a new journey together. Maybe it's a little scary, you know. I mean, anytime you transition from best friends to, you know, more romantic situation, it's going to be scary. I mean, any romantic situation, let's be real, is pretty scary, but also rewarding. And again, we have the pumpkins here. And then the cat, it's like you're the cat here. Like, you've been sitting on their shoulder like, hey, what are you going to do? Maybe you kind of had feelings for this person, but you kept being like, nah, we're too close as friends, and they don't feel like that about me, so I'm not even going to entertain the idea. And instead you fixate on these people who you know aren't good for you, because you don't want to let yourself think about this person, because you're like, no, I don't want to ruin that. But now you're both coming together, and you are creating something beautiful and blessed, and like, I mean, this is soulmates. This is long term. Every single pile so far, guys, May is the month of soulmates. Holy crap. If you were guided to this video, congratulations. You're about to be with your soulmate or twin flame or whatever resonates more for you. But wow. It's interesting because I feel like this is them and this is you. I know these are supposed to be clarifier cards, and I'm feeling like this is the Hierophant coming forward. This person is coming forward with the Knight of Ghosts, the Knight of Cups, being like, hey, this is how I feel. What do you want to do? Do you want to move forward? Because I want to move forward. And you being like, yeah, let's give it a try. Let's start off. If you're new to tarot, the Fool does not mean you're dumb. It's called that because it's like, you know, he's fun and he's happy and he's having a good time and he's starting a new adventure, and maybe he's a little bit naive, but hey, you know, some of the best adventures start off that way. The flowers are blooming at the bottom, you know what I mean? Like, it's all going to be fine. He's juggling and everything's in alignment, right? So you're going to be like, yeah, cool. Let's build something. Let's grow these pumpkins. You know, I'm all about grounding things. Maybe you've been wanting something really long term, and being frustrated with your situation so far is what's made you be like, it's time to settle down with somebody, but somebody good. Like, I'm tired of wasting my time on people who don't give me the same love that I want, because I keep choosing them because of fear, because it's less of a risk to choose someone who I know is not actually going to like me back, even if it's subconscious. Don't worry, I feel personally attacked by that statement too. I feel you. But still. Yeah, so I see that happening. It's beautiful because this is both of your energies toward each other, and then this is about the universe trying to bring you together, right? This is the universe, and this is the two of you. Maybe you were resisting it for a while. I feel like both of you were resisting it because of fear, because you were like, they don't feel that way about me. Maybe this isn't even about all the other person's all the other persons, all the other people that you've had crushes on before, dated before, whatever. Maybe that plays into it. Maybe you have told them about your crushes in the past because you've known each other for so long and you've had these feelings for so long, even if you've repressed the shit out of them. But you know, and that's why it looks like they're kind of like, whoa, wait a minute, I don't know, I'm apprehensive. But yeah, the universe is like, bruh, come on, just do the thing. You already know you want to. You both want to. You are both here for this, and you are meant to be the Two of Ghosts, the Two of Cups. You are meant to feel fulfilled. This is your other half. This is your divine counterpart, right? Soulmate, twin flame, whatever the word is that you associate with that, that's who this person is to you. That's all there is. That's all there is to it. This person's coming forward. They're going to finally confess their feelings. And you know what? If they don't confess their feelings right away and you don't want to wait for it, go ahead. You can make the first move because you're both wanting. Like, even look at the directions. Like, the Fool is going this way. The Knight of Ghosts is going this way. They are literally coming toward each other. No matter what, the universe is going to push you together. So if you don't want to sit and wait around for it, go ahead and talk to them. Right? Go ahead and let them know you can be the Queen of Wands too. You don't have to be the Queen of Pumpkins and sit there and wait, you know? I mean, she's powerful, she's grounded, but you can also be like, hey, let's do the damn thing. There are pumpkins here too, and this is also about getting a gift from an admirer, so I'm just saying. Wow, normally I have to talk a lot more about the tarot cards, but this is so straightforward. We're going to go ahead and get you some advice cards. So please, can I have 3-ish advice cards? Oh my god, no, you can't. Oh my god. See, this is what happens. It tried to jump out all of these. So please give me cards. Peace. Okay. Yeah. Stop choosing fear. Choose love. Be peaceful about the situation. This is coming to you. You know, this has been blessed for a long time. You can't keep trying to give me stacks, honey. Okay, that one wants to come out. Co-create. Pile 2 also got this card. Yeah, like I said, I mean, you're coming together. Maybe you're a little bit different. You know, maybe they're more of a cheetah, you're more of an owl. But when you come together, you're still going to make something cool as shit. It's still going to be beautiful. It's interesting because we have the Peace here, and then we have another egg here. I don't know. Maybe it's literally about co-creating a baby if you are already in a relationship with them. My camera shut off. I guess it didn't like that. So yeah, maybe you're not pregnant, but, you know, maybe if that's something that you've been trying to do, I feel like that's a message for like 2 people. If you've been trying to make a baby with this person, I mean, it's going to happen. But, you know, just in general, when you come together with this person, make sure you use protection if you don't want babies, because, you know, fertility. And then message in a bottle, and then you also got thinker pop out. So, bottom of the deck, no place like home. This person feels like home to you, which we've been new. But yeah. So message in a bottle again. They're gonna bring it to you. I mean, even it looks like it. It's like a rolled up scroll, right? Message in a bottle. This is coming to you. That's very straightforward. The only thing here that's not fully straightforward is you need to do some inner reflecting. So maybe, you know, you can take initiative and hop into this, but, and you will know if this is the case, you need to think about your past choices and think about your past relationships and be like, why did they fail? Why do I self-sabotage? What do I need to work on in myself? This has like the Hanged Man energy, right? Going in, doing some introspection, and figuring out what you need to heal and healing that. Because, I mean, listen, it's going to be beautiful no matter what. You're going to co-create some cool ass shit no matter what. But do take some time to think about what it is that makes you feel like you don't deserve this. Because you do. Don't make me fight you. But just do some introspection. Lastly, we're going to get a couple of charms for you here. Okay. This charm, this is love in a bottle. Again, message in a bottle. This has come out in every single pile so far. This one has come out in 2. The first one and this one. So again, their love is as deep as the ocean, right? Your love is as deep as the ocean. This is beautiful. And then Locket. This also popped out in pile number 2. we just have a couple of repeat messages here. It's fine. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people were like, I wasn't sure which pile to pick. There are some very specific messages, but otherwise, I mean, these are all pretty similar. Anyway, the locket, they really want to put you in this locket and keep you close to their heart. Like, you feel like home, you feel like family, and they love you and you love them, and you're gonna make a family together. Not necessarily pregnant family, not necessarily like having birth, giving birth, but you know, you're gonna come together, and this is your person, this is your family, this is your soul family, right? And 2 roses joining here, that's 3 twos. So yeah, you actually got the least amount of charms out of all of the piles, because your message is so like clear and straightforward and beautiful. Holy shit. So yeah, that is your reading pile 3. Once again, if you would like me to expand on anything in here, if you would like me to maybe do a reading for you personally and try and figure out who this is, you know, whatever it might be, if you need any more advice, even on things that aren't to do with love, I can do other kinds of readings too. Please do hit me up on Twitter or Instagram, or just go straight to my Etsy. All of those are linked in the description box down below. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see more tarot readings like this. And if you do, please also let me know what readings you would like me to do next, like, you know, career or more love readings if that's what you're into, or just anything that you want me to focus on. Do make sure that you comment it down below, and I will take those into account. I do hope to start posting tarot videos on here much more frequently, so do let me know, do subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. And have a good May. Let me know how it goes. I want to live vicariously through you. Okay, bye.